Hello physios, get back to my channel Sneha Physio Notes SP, and today we learn on topic on pain, which is most important as the patient comes to our department because of the pain. Then why can't we learn the beyond the pain? What does it means? What are the factors? What are the fibers? What are the tracks beyond going the pain? And what are the theories how to be suppression of your pain? Come to the point. Has a pain, you can see here the slide is getting burning sensation, right? Definition of pain is much important. It is according to the WHO. Like, pain is defined as the unpleasant and emotional experience associated with or without the actual tissue getting damaged. If we talk about the types of pain, we have acute pain. Acute pain, it is a sudden, sharp and intense pain of short duration. It is caused by the tissues of muscles, bones and your visceral organs. This injury stimulates your nociceptors. It means the pain receptors. As the duration takes less than 3 months or your 12 weeks. You can say 12 weeks, less than 12 weeks too. A chronic pain, it means a continuous pain with different intensities. It lasts for longer periods. Example OA, duration greater than 3 months. It is the visceral pain caused by the stimulation of pain receptors situated in visceral organs. It is unpleasant and poorly localized. We talk about the referred pain. It is very important. The pain which is perceived at a site adjacent to or away from the site of origin. Then if you talk about the examples, like we are having cardiac pain, which is the most left arm to the shoulder, and pain from the testes. We can feel the pain from felt in abdomen and pain in ovary. We can felt the pain in umbilicus. You can see the acute pain, your ankle pain, your chronic pain is your back pain, and your visceral pain, your stomach pain. Then referred pain. Here pain is referred to the inner aspect of the left arm. As I repeat once more, and a diaphragmatic pain it is the tip of the shoulder, and your gallbladder pain referred to the epigastric region, and it is from pain from the renal area. It is referred to the loin region. If we talk about this principle, it is most important and the dermatomal rule. When pain is referred, it is usually to a structure that is developed from the same dermatome, have the structure from which the pain getting originated. Based on transmission, we have fast pain and slow pain. Fast pain runs under the acute pain, pricking type of pain, short duration under the myelinated nerve fibers, A delta fibers. And your slow pain gets into chronic pain, thrombic type pain, long duration, and your myelinated nerve fibers, which is your C fibers. If we talk about this tract is most important behind the pain, how it happens. Like in this lateral spinothalamic tract, as it confines to the both pain and temperature. You can see a lateral spinothalamic tract. It considers about the axons of your second order neurons. If you talk about the situation, it is from lateral column towards your medial side. That is your near the gray matter. And origin, it is from your marginal nucleus and substantia gelatinosa. It is from marginal nucleus and substantia gelatinosa. It crosses to the opposite side and it reaches to the lateral column of same segment, and then they pass into the different levels through the medulla, pons, midbrain, and finally it reaches into the thalamus. Right? Like we have next, it enters into the termination point. Last termination point, it is through the posterior lateral nucleus of thalamus. It has some effects, like it may be analgesia, like you don't have pain sensation, loss of pain. And thermo anesthesia, like its temperature of pain, it is below the level of lesion in opposite side. It is under the unilateral lesion. And if we talk about the receptors, like you are having any pain, it comes under the free nerve endings. If we have touch sensation receptors, like you are missing a corpuscle and pressure, it is Pacinian corpuscle. It is neurotransmitters. If you learn about this, it is most important in your pain theory, like any chemical substances that acts as the mediator for the transmission of nerve impulse from one neuron to the another neuron, like neurochemicals of pain. Like you have pain initiators, like how to be getting started up. Like examples, your glutamate, it is central, and substance P central, bradykinin peripheral, prostaglandins comes under peripheral. And your pain inhibitors like serotonin, endorphins, enkephalins, dynorphin. Remember the most important, the pain inhibitors, endorphins and enkephalins. These are the most important, which will come the next slides. And the different types of fibers, you have fibers like A delta fibers, C fibers and A beta fibers. If we talk about diameter of fiber, small, very small, large. Myelination, thin, unmyelinated, myelinated, connection, fast, small, and very small A beta fibers. Activation, fast pain, slow pain and touch. Theories of pain is most important, as it can be asked as 5 marker and rarely a 10 marker. Theories of pain specificity theory, as the word suggests something specific. Like this theory suggested that specific pain fibers carry specific coding that discriminate between the different forms of noxious and non-noxious sensations. Like the fundamental concept which will lies beyond this, each modality has some specific receptors and associated these sensory fibers that is specific to one specific stimuli. The word specific refers to specificity only. And intensity theory of pain. The intensity theory suggested that it can be intensity to the peripheral stimulus, which it can determines the sensation is getting perceived. And if we talk about define the pain in this intensity, it is not as unique sensory experience, but rather it has some emotional that can occur when a stimulus is stronger than usual. But the theory can lost as a Sherrington's. It is a scientific theory when evolutionary frame work regarding the presence of sensory receptors that are specialized to respond to noxious stimuli, for which he coined the term nociceptors. From this we got the word nociceptors, which is your pain receptors. Pattern theory of pain. It means something, the theory has some technique, it means a pattern level, that it can be associated with somatic sensation which can be occurred at a specific level and a particular pattern of neural firing getting, and that your spatial and temporal firing of your peripheral nerves, which are encoded this stimulus type and intensity. And if we learn the gate control theory, which is most important as it can be asked as specifically 5 marker, we can come to know that as this theory is proposed by Ronald Melzack and Patrick, the gate control theory for pain in 1965 to explain the pain suppression. According to theory, the pain stimuli is transmitted by afferent pain fibers that are blocked by a gate mechanism, which are get located at the posterior gray horn of spinal cord. Suppose if the gate is open, we can say that pain is felt. If the gate is closed, we can say the pain is getting suppressed. And this is the important to be learned. Most importantly, like we can see here picture the gate control system. the central control system getting, and this is your input from the output. This is your action system, and this is your SG. It means substantia gelatinosa, coming from the LS from your output and input, getting connected to your transmission impulse. Then your action system getting starwards by your pain separation, and your it may be getting controlled like. And this is the most important mechanism of gate control theory at a spinal level, that is your presynaptic. When a pain stimulus is applied in any part of the body, besides pain receptors, your touch receptors also get be stimulated. When all these reach the spinal through posterior nerve root, and the fibers of touch send collaterals into the neurons of the pain pathway, that is the cells of your marginal nucleus and substantia gelatinosa. Then the impulse of touch sensation get also passes through these collaterals and inhibit the release of glutamate and substance P from pain fibers. This closes the gate and your pain getting blocked. If this does not happen, when the mechanism of gate control can be happen at your brain level, like if the gate is spinal cord or it is not closed at spinal level, then absolutely it can be closed at brain level. How come? Yes, as the pain signals reaches the thalamus through the lateral spinothalamic tract. These signals are processed in thalamus and then sent into the sensory cortex. So the perception of pain can occur at the cortical level. To minimize the severity and extent of pain, brain sends message back to the spinal cord to close the gate by release of some opiate substances. Do you remember these endorphins and encephalitis, which are your pain inhibitors? Now, the pain stimulus is blocked and the person feels less pain. Next, if we talk about the significance of gate control theory, gating of pain at spinal level is similar to the presynaptic inhibition. You can control the pain in a form of a simple techniques, like you can go for your rubbing the tissue or a skin. You can do a gentle massage technique, or you can have application of some ice packs, electrical analgesia. All these techniques relieve pain by stimulating the release of endogenous pain inhibitors, which closes the gate and block the pain signals. Right? This is a significance beyond your gate control theory. As these are much very important. Thanks for watching Sneha Physio Notes. If you have any comment, like, share, you can do as follow has. Thanks for watching.